what kind of difference does he make as far as, in the front court and what you guys do?
He's been great. Like Cam is a really good guy. Like we have a great relationship, and like he's able to do so much for us in defense, and especially on offense. He can shoot the ball. He got a good touch. He's big. So he gave us something that we don't have and that we needed, and I think it's gonna be really good.
We made a big deal about the weight that you put on last offseason. How do you feel now, and how do you feel about where your body's at going into this season?
I'm feeling great. So this offseason for me was more in like getting like more shape. I feel like last year I wasn't in the shape that I wanted to be. So this offseason was out of also skill work, and where my body is right now I really like it. I think like I move really well. I feel great. I feel like athletic, and I definitely feel like I'm stronger. It's not that easy to move me around.
How are you a different player than you were, say, 2 years ago when you first got it?
Man, really different. I've worked in so much things, and like now I'm playing the 4 obviously, so it's a different thing. But I also can play the 5, so I'm kind of still do the same things as last year. But now being the 4, my game spends much more because I have more freedom to shoot the ball, to put the ball in the ground, to go attack the rim, go offensive rebound too. So it just expands my options in the game, and I also give the team spacing with my shooting.
You do look like you're more confident putting the ball down and dribbling yourself and attacking. Is that more from your work on your stamina, or is that also just comfort level that you just worked on that and that's more fundamental for you?
That was the summer workouts. I knew I was gonna be playing the 4 this year, so it was more like, okay, now they know I can shoot. What's next? When they're gonna come running at me, I need to be able to put the ball in the ground and go finish plays or make plays for other guys. So that was kind of the summer was working on my shooting on the move, and be able to put the ball in the ground and create from that too.
A lot of times when in November and December games, the importance is bigger because the NCAA tournament committee is going to look at how you did in November and December. How are you approaching those games? With more urgency now because of that?
No, I think like we did a great job of like scheduling harder games, especially those tournaments. So for us, it's a great opportunity to like prove who we are. Like leave no doubt for what's coming after that. So the way we see it is that we have to go out there to prove who we are, who we want to be, and why we deserve what we want that's coming next. Like we have to leave no doubt on those tournaments.
Keep hearing that. Leave no doubt. That's what Jeff Capel said. Jalen said that was his motto all summer. How have you seen that lead into you guys' workout, your day-to-day routines?
Like we have leave no doubt everywhere in the building. Like we see that every day, everywhere. We hear it all the time. So like every time you go out there's no excuses. There's no time to like put your head down and get on yourself, because that ain't gonna help us. So every time we go out there, it's not a normal day. Every day is gotta be like a super special day, super energy day. So there's no regular days. There's nothing regular about us. We gotta be always 100% lucky, 100% energy, 100% trying to be better every day.
Does that job of kind of keeping the focus and the energy up, that's now everyone's job, right? But I feel like Blake was kind of the epicenter of that last year.
Can you say that again?
So like keeping the energy and the focus up, Blake seemed like he did a lot of that last year. Is that kind of more of a shared job now?
Yeah, 100%. Like I think we losing Blake, we lost like a leader that always like gave us energy. So now it's more on every one of us. We also have a lot of guys that been here for more years, so it's kind of like on everybody to show up every day and bring everybody up. Bring the energy. Because some day I might be down and be slow, sad will pick me up. Some other day they'll be down and I'm gonna be the one that pick them up. So like having every day a different guy bring the energy is what keeps us like consistent.
How is the team different this year than last year?
I think we have a lot more options. Like we still have a great backcourt. With the guys we have, super talented, super guys. But now we also have a really loaded front court. So I think it's gonna be really hard to stop us just because we have so many guys that can do so many things. So we have, I would say like we have more playmakers. more guys that can impact the game. And you know, with these freshmen, like Beavs, like the way they bring energy to the games. You know, you see Papa going out there and making plays and like bringing energy. I think we have a like really like energetic group and talented group.
You seem more intense this year.
Yeah.
Just talking to you, just now. Are you your personality become more intense?
Well,
because you're older.
I'm a junior now, so like I kind of have to step up and like being more intense. You know, I have to like talk more to the freshmen, like guide them. So that requires for me to be more like I have to talk more. I have to be a leader more because young guys need me, and the team needs me to step up in that role too.
Has the ping pong table affected your intensity?
The ping pong table was a great add to the locker room.
What?
We've been going crazy every day on it.
All right, who's the best?
I am, of course, like no doubt. There's,
Not even
you know,
close?
like Ish might be up there with me. You know, like we always are. Like I win one day, he wins one day, but that's pretty much it. Like nobody can.
Not even, so Jorge doesn't stand a chance?
Jorge hasn't beat me in a minute. Like he usually is good, but I would say me and Ish are the most tryhards
Okay.
because we really go every day at it. Like we always we're talking smack too, so like we go for it. And then we got some coaches in it too, so it's
Oh, yeah?
it's a really good attitude to the locker room.
Who's the best coach?
Ooh, right now I'll say Gil. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's not good though. He's not good.
He's
just
not.
one of the best coaches. They're not in my
You beat
level.
him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. They're not in my level, but they can.
How has Papa come back from injury? Obviously, had a serious injury last year. How has Papa looked this season in your eyes?
I think he's getting there. You know, like of course he comes from a big injury, from being out all the time off. But you know, his work ethic, the way he thinks, the way like his confidence is, I have no doubt like it's gonna be a good year for him, especially like to get back to where he wants to be. But you see him out there, like he gets out there and like in 5 minutes he makes a lot of plays because you know he's such a strong guy, big energy, and we go in practice. He's gonna talk smack, a lot of smack. So every time he makes a play, he's the first one talking, you know. And he got beef with everybody. He talks to everybody. He has no problem talking to everybody. So we love that, and you know his intensity and like the way he moves, the way he plays. He's a really good player. He's just getting there, you know. He's getting back, and every time he's more and more confident, and every time he's stepping more in that role. So I think it's gonna be like a time thing, but he's gonna get there.
Last year, sorry.
No, you're good.
Last year, Blake was you guys' leader. You know, he was the leading voice, first guy in the locker room. Do you guys have a leader that's kind of like raised above all, or is there a kind of a leadership group? And who right now would you say is usually the first into the facility every day?
I would say is Ish and Low, you know.
Mhm.
Ish is the guy that like talks before the games when we got about to go out. Like he talks to us like Blake did last year, and Low is right there too. Like those two are always talking to the team. So it's really great to like see them step up into it. Ish was already doing it a little bit last year, but now that Blake's on, we needed that, and Ish and Low step up into it. And I think they're doing a great job because they're getting all the dudes, and like we love Ish and Low. So when I hear them talk, like it gets me going. Like we're ready to go to war for each other. So
where do you and your brother see yourself in that leadership component? Because you guys have been on the team, I think, maybe longer than anyone that's playing right now.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. So when we do warm-ups, we split on point guards and big men, right? So I'm really the last big man from the other years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the one that steps in the role of like who like
Mm-hmm.
talks to them, make sure like they're doing good. So when I do the pregame speeches to them, Cam always comes to me and say, "Next time, please speak in English, bro, because I can't understand anything you say." So it's a thing I have to work on. Like when I try to like get motivational and like speak, I speak faster. So sometimes people can't understand me. So I had to really work on that. That's also why more than like a vocal leader, I try to be like more like about actions, you know,
Mhm.
and also more like a close-up guy. Like I'll come to Andy if he makes a mistake. Andy, make sure you do this and this. Papa, make sure you like use the screen this way. So it's more like I take care of like the what I know, because I can go talk to the guards, but I really don't have anything to say to them. But like to my big men, like I'll make sure I share the things I've learned from the past years, you know.
So when you're on the court with your brother, especially like early on, do you guys like find yourself speaking Spanish to each other? Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
it's weird for me to speak to my brother in English. Like I will speak to him in English if I want the guys that are around me to understand what I'm saying. But if I'm just talking to him, I would just speak in Spanish. And Papa and I do it too. Like
Yeah,
they started speaking Wolof, and nobody has no idea what they're saying. But it's the first time that I really feel how you guys feel when I talk to my brother. It's so weird. But it's weird for me to speak to my brother in English.
So, isn't Spanish a more passionate language than,
Oh yeah,
than English?
we I don't talk to my brother. I scream to my brother. Like I'm always screaming. I don't talk to him in Spanish.
When did you first get good speaking English? How old were you?
Probably when I came here, like 6 months after I came here to IMG. I already knew a little bit. I could understand it kind of good, but my accent was super loud, and I couldn't really speak. But just being here like 6 months, I was in IMG. I was surrounded by American guys, so there was no Spanish speakers. So it was just like survival.
You've been speaking English for about 3 years.
Yeah, like
You do a nice job.
yeah, it's getting better. You know, like Cam says, sometimes I speak Spanglish, you know, but.
So are there times when you're giving a speech and like people are looking around like, what did he just say, or is it like hey, we're locked
Man,
in?
like I'm going, I'm super lucky, I'm super motivated, like I'm speaking, and then I break it down. Ken comes to me, bro, English next time, please. I'm like, come on, bro, like you gotta understand something I said. Like it couldn't be that bad because I'm making sense what I'm saying.
Did you try to teach anyone else on the team any bit of Spanish? Because like,
Oh yeah.
Papa was telling us like people have picked up a few words when he and Ambi
Oh,
talked.
100%. I can't say the words in here, but they definitely picking stuff up. Especially like guys like Asian side, they're taking Spanish, so they also learn some more. But we also like picking up Wolof. We're picking up Bosnian, so we have a locker room where we speak a lot of languages here.
So you know who Ray Lewis is?
Ray Lewis?
Yeah, he was a linebacker for the Ravens for like many years. He's most known for his speeches. Let's look up like Ray Lewis hype speeches.
But the Raven guys,
For
that's
the
the
Ra-
one.
yeah, for the
I've seen it on
Ravens.
TikTok. Yeah.
So like there are times though people will be like, I don't know what he just said because what he says like it doesn't make sense, but now you want to go play hard. And so it's like is that sometimes the energy that you give off is that people are like, man, I don't know what he just said, but I'm ready to win.
Man, I'm trying to get there, you know, like trying to like with my speeches, like get guys to get ready to go through a brick wall, you know, get them ready. I'm trying to get there, but it's gonna take some time for me to like get used to it. It's like when we break it down, we stay there together on 3, 5 minutes, and 6. Man, when I start saying it, I couldn't say it straight, and now I'm gonna start saying it. I'm getting better and better and better.
Also, obviously played professional ball in Europe. What have you seen from him that shows a bit more maturity playing in the league and then coming here to play college ball?
I mean, like you said, he played pro, so he's not really a freshman. You know, like he don't make like those freshman mistakes because he knows how to play basketball and he's really good at basketball. The thing that I know he is trying to adjust is the pace of college. Of course, college basketball the pace is way different. He's faster, so sometimes it's hard for him to like get used to it. A stormer, like it happened to me, it happened to everybody that comes to college, but he's super good because he already played pro, so he don't make those freshman mistakes, and his confidence level is so high. Like he can come out of dribbles and like shooting. He's really good. I'm excited for him to get back. It's gonna be good.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
G?